All right, welcome back to the last video of this series, just going over SocialFlip.io, the app. And we're still on the Hooks library page because before we get into the last page of the application, I want to kind of walk you through what this is right here, right? So this Hooks library where you can save and organize your content hooks, this is for you. You create this, it's a living, breathing library. Over time, you can edit it, copy it, delete things. It's totally up to you. You have a limit of 12 per category, okay? So an enormous amount of freedom to create tons of viral hooks for yourself. In the SocialFlip Hooks library, when you click on this, okay, you're brought to where these are all full already, right? They're the same categories, but they're full with the most useful hooks and I guess engaging hooks that I have studied over the last couple of years in the sense of how you use these. And you can't make any changes here. You can copy them, right? But you can't, when you open this up, you have no access to edit or anything. But what happens is it tells you the type of hook, future prediction, flip, right? Because you're currently in all hooks, let's go to curiosity. Now you'll have access to all the curiosity hooks, okay? So just make sure, I mean, if you want to look at all of them, they're going to be random. But if you want to look at them specifically, click on the category itself and you can open it up and then you can expand this and it's going to give you, right, type of hook, future prediction, and hook template. I just spotted something huge coming to, and this is a platform feature. If you're enter the role, you need to prepare for this change in the next however many years, days, whatever. And then it gives you an example, right? I just spotted something huge coming to Instagram's algorithm. If you're a creator, you need to prepare for this change in the next 30 days. And then you get into your content, whether it's a video, a blog, a social media post, whatever it is, right? And why it works is it creates urgency while positioning the author as an informed insider, okay? So it still has the same format as the ones that you're going to create based off of other people's content or your own content, right? But in this particular situation, these hooks aren't something that you can adjust. These are, again, like I said, a living library in the sense of I will be updating this over time. There'll be new categories that grow over time. So there are going to be a ton of different things that you'll see in here. But right now, you have no shortage of opportunities to use all of these different types of problem solutions, story hooks. For example, this type of story hook right here is a defining moment. The hook template, the event that made me realize I had to make a change. This changed everything, right? Here's an example. The client call that made me realize I had to completely rebuild my business model. This changed everything, right? People are going to listen to that because you're about to tell a story about what changed in your life. So before I moved on to the last part of this, which is also very quick, I just wanted to break down that you have access to a ton of different hooks here to get started with before you even start creating your own. So I did not leave you high and dry. You have access to these immediately when you log into SocialFlip.io, the app. And so moving on, this is just your token history. You can see down here as well that the client has used about 2,500 tokens out of 35,000. And I think with SocialFlip, we did a really good job giving you a lot of value for what you spend, right? This plan is a starter plan and it is $8, right? It is $8, $7.99, and you get an enormous amount of tokens to create content for the whole month, right? And if you need more, then you can upgrade if that's what you want to do. But again, what I was talking about in the last video is you have your token history here and you can look at all time, right? And you can see over the last 7 days, what that is. You can also see like the content generation, which piece of content was created on this day and how many tokens you used, content revival, if you're using any tokens there, template creation. Right now, we're using a lot of templates as she grows in this particular company. But you can see just today going through and testing things, all these different templates. And again, the templates cost 189 tokens for this one, 150 for this one, 133. And you can see that because they're so thorough, right? And she still has an enormous amount of content that she can create. But what's really cool about this token usage history is you can come in here and see what pieces of what you're using the most, right? Are you generating content where you're cutting and pasting and using different pieces of social media content to repurpose and doing that? Are you reviving your own content or other people's content, right? Are you going in and using blog posts? Are you doing YouTube scripts? Are you using URLs, or are you uploading images? Things like that. So what was really great about this is it allows you to see how you're spending your tokens and where, right? And from there, you can do some analysis in the sense of, okay, I'm creating tons of different hooks. That must be what's really working. And you're creating content from there using these hooks. So that's this token history page. I just thought that it would be a good idea for you to actually see how much you're spending, where your tokens are going, and how much you have. And then in your last but not least, this is your overall profile button here. She's not going to care. This is the email if you want, especially if you're in upcycling, right? But this also gives you access to your information. You can email support if you need help. You can come in here and change your password for any reason. If you sign in and you feel like someone found out what it was or whatever, and you can update that if you need to. And you can manage your subscription, right? So it tells you that you're on the starter plan. And the minute you click on this, it's going to bring you to this little area right here. You enter your email. We're going to send you some information to be able to log in and look at your billing, and that's where you can upgrade if you'd like to from there. But that's it. That's the end of this. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions at all, please reach out, message me through YouTube, and hit me up on social. Go to the page, check it out. There's a 7-day free trial for all of the plans. Every plan gives you access to all of this. And it's just a difference in the token amount that you get. You get 35,000 tokens with the starter plan. I think it's like 55,000 with the premium, and the elite is 90,000. So if you're a agency owner or you have a team and you want them to be able to sign in and get started and start putting together different pieces of content, there is a plan that fits, that is affordable for you. And that's it. So thanks so much for watching. And again, if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments or find me on social. Take care.